Hey everyone, welcome to Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror, all the time. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss the just released new synopsis for Scream 6. That's right folks, it's been updated and it has been released today. Now this breakdown includes some very revealing plot details regarding Sam and Tara. Plus, it also includes confirmation of how many Ghostface killers there will be in the movie. So, if you are ready to dive deep into the plot details for Scream 6, I say buckle up and get your popcorn ready. Let's go! So Screen Rant is reporting the new synopsis, but I also confirmed that the actual source of this information is from the official website of the Alamo Drafthouse Cinemas. Big shout out to my friend Eric over at The Bearded Entertainment for providing this information to me first, as it just updated again a couple hours ago. So thank you, Eric, for that, and I'm glad to share with everyone here today. But the synopsis is currently active at the time of this recording over on Alamo Drafthouse Cinema's website. So go check it out there after this if you want to see the full description and commentary on Screen Rant. So the headline reads, Scream 6 synopsis reveals most characters yet and Ortega final girl status. So let's get right into this synopsis, guys. Let's not even waste any more time. Let's see what it says. Here we go. It says, after the latest Ghostface killings, the survivors leave Woodsboro to go to New York City. Okay, we knew that. But here's where we get some information, guys. As the survivors of the recent attack in Woodsboro travel to New York City for college, Tara, our final girl, begins to experience manic psychological breakdowns while seeing the ghosts of past killers. Meanwhile, her sister, Sam, attempts to manipulate her by pretending to be Ghostface. But when their plan goes wrong, 3 new masked killers appear on the scene, leaving the question of who will survive and who will be the final victim left to be answered. So I'm going to break this synopsis down really into 3 parts and give you my thoughts. First part of it is Tara, our final girl, experiences manic psychological breakdowns while seeing the ghosts of past killers. Now this is fascinating, guys, because we're seeing Tara, our final girl, not Tara and Sam, our final girls. They're actually calling Tara out as our final girl. And then what's happening? She's getting the same type of psychological breakdowns, it appears, as her sister Sam was struggling with in 5 with Billy. But in this case, Tara's seeing the ghost of past killers. Now this leans right into the whole shrine scenario with the 9 previous Ghostface killers, and I do believe there are 10. Angelina is one of the killers left unrevealed, but that's okay. For now, we'll go with it. The 9 costumes, and she's seeing these previous ghosts appear in her dreams, which also really opens up the possibility of getting flashbacks. I know we've talked about this, and I know that, for example, we could get flashbacks to Scream 4 with Kirby. We know that there's a house that was built on one of the sound stages that very much has a wraparound porch. It could easily be Kirby's house from 4 if they wanted to make it that. So my first thought when I read this was, there's our opportunity for flashbacks. Let's get back to Woodsboro. Let's to Scream 4 era Woodsboro. And heck, it could go back even further, right? Remember, these are, basically hallucinations. She's seeing these, or nightmares perhaps that Tara's having, that she's seeing these things. So when you start getting into hallucinations, nightmarescape, the dreamscape in general, you got flexibility. There's no rules. There's no rules. You can do whatever you want because it's in the landscape of the mind. It's limitless. So this is great. I think that this is cool. It's interesting, though, how Tara is having these breakdowns here. No mention of Sam having her continued breakdowns. Interesting. Maybe it's just the fact that, there's even though her father is a different father, it is the same mother, and we don't know who she is yet. So we don't know what, psychological things that Christina Carpenter has passed on to both daughters. We don't know, because we don't know who she is. So that's always a possibility that these things were at the surface for Tara. But after these attacks of 5, it activated them, mentally, sent her over the edge. So she is now dealing with these type things. Now, let's move on to the second point to unpack. In the second portion, we see, meanwhile, Sam attempts to manipulate her by pretending to be Ghostface. And I'm like, wait a second. So it appears that, after she gave in and she eliminated Richie the way she did, you gave into the dark side, that inner Billy Loomis that's been lurking there probably most of her life, if not all of it, especially once she found out who her father was anyway. Maybe it could be that this is a way that Sam is flirting with the dark side, like she's flirting with those feelings that she wants to give into, but she's like, I'm going to do it for good. I'm not going to do it for the purpose of evil. I'm going to try to somehow scare my sister or her sister, manipulate her sister in some way to get over those fears. So in Sam's mind, she's probably thinking this is going to help Tara. She's doing it from the right place, not an evil place. But at the same time, while that may be her intention, she's also could very well be enjoying it and having the mask and having the costume, which also kind of sheds a little bit of light on her having that Ghostface mask in the trailer, in her jacket. Maybe it's because she has one of the old masks that she's been dressing up to intimidate Tara. I'm not sure how they're going to do that. It's very interesting, very intriguing to think about it. Are we going to see fake attacks of Tara, or how exactly is the execution going to be done for Sam in these fake out manipulations? We'll have to wait and see. Very interesting. And then finally, this part probably has me the most excited of anything of the new information. And it's where it says that the plan goes wrong, of course, and 3 new Ghostface killers appear on the scene. And guys, listen, I have been saying for the longest, even when I first started this channel, before 5 came out, I really want to see 3 killers. It's never been done. We've only seen 2, and I want to see a 3rd one. Let's break the mold. Radio silence needs to continue to move out of that shadow, the very amazing and powerful shadow, I might add, of Wes Craven. Got to start getting into their own, getting their, making their movie. And I think 6 really is shaping up to be a radio silence film, still paying homage to the master Wes Craven, of course, but really taking the reins. And I think that's what we're seeing with things like this. New killer, 3 killers. Now, I know this image here you've seen, but it's one that I put together when I realized that they have shown us through these trailers and TV spots and images, official images, that we do have 3 different killers, 3 different masks. The matte white finish in the subway. We've got the glossy rubber finish, if you will, in the alley. And then over here on the right-hand side, we've got the famous aged mask. So those are 3 different people. And I was always saying, I think it's 3 killers, but it could be one person dressing up as 3 masks at different times. I don't think so. I think that this absolutely confirmed it, that there are 3 killers. So these are going to be our 3 right here. Don't know who's under the masks, but these are the 3 that we're going to be seeing in the movie, doing the dirty work for whoever the mastermind is, And if you guys saw my last video, or maybe the one before last, where I'm talking about Henry Czerny and his role as psychiatrist, I think he is your mastermind. And he's got these 3 Ghostface killers doing his bidding, be it through like a cult situation, or maybe not a cult at all. It could just be a situation where he's a psychologist, he's manipulating them, he has leverage on them. There's a lot of ways you could execute a plan to get people to do what you want. So that's very possible. But that's another video. I'll say that. But for this video, guys, the synopsis here, it is confirming 3 new Ghostface killers appear on the scene. All right, guys, there's so much more to talk about. Believe me, I'll be making more theory videos as we go. This just came out this afternoon, and I'm still processing it, literally, even as I'm making this video. So I want to know, though, what you think about the new updated synopsis for the film. I want to hear your thoughts, your ideas on these issues, and what are your theories for Scream 6 based on this new information? Has anything changed? Or maybe you've updated some theories now, or scrapped a theory perhaps? I want to know. So start leaving your comments below right now in the comments section so that we can discuss it together in the comments. Well, guys, that's going to be it for this update. But I know I'll be back soon with more Scream 6 and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thank you for watching.